Hi friends, welcome to my channel. This is Mughal Dharma. Thanks for clicking on this video. Friends, in this video, we are going to talk about a positive mindset which will help you speak English well. Not only English, it will help you achieve your goals and dreams. Friends, before we dive into the video, I have a small request. Please subscribe the channel, like this video and hit the bell icon. Now let's get started. Friends, how are you doing? I hope you are doing fantastic. Friends, many of us we want to speak English well. We would like to speak English clearly. We like to speak English confidently. Sometimes when we want to speak in English, we are unable to speak. We cannot speak English well because we don't have enough confidence, we don't have enough courage to speak in English. So, if you want to speak English confidently, if you like to speak English clearly, if you wish to speak English confidently, you must have proper mindset. When you have a positive mindset, it will help you speak English well. It will develop confidence and it gives you courage to speak English well. So that we have to cultivate proper mindset. Mindset is everything. We have to develop proper mindset. We have to cultivate a rich mindset which will help us achieve our goals, which will help us achieve our dreams. So that is when we will be able to achieve our goals. That is when we will achieve our dreams. That is when we will speak English well. So friends, there are two types of mindsets. They are positive mindset and negative mindset. We have to discuss them one by one right now. Now, let's talk about a negative mindset. When you have negative mindset, you can't think properly. You always think about problems. You always think about difficulties in life. You always think about challenges in life. Your negative mindset doesn't allow you to think properly. It always talks about negativity in our mind. It always looks for negativity in everything. So that is where you won't achieve anything in life. If your aim is to speak English well, we must have proper mindset. Mindset is everything. If you have negative mindset, it doesn't allow you speak English well, it doesn't allow you learn English well, so that it always search for problems, it always looks for negativity in everything, so that we are unable to achieve our goals, we are unable to achieve our dreams. If you want to speak English properly, so you must cultivate proper mindset. You should not cultivate negative mindset, which is very bad. If you want to master communication in English language, you have to cultivate positive mindset. You have to develop positive mindset. You have to develop a great mindset. You have to develop a rich mindset. So that is when it will help you achieve your dreams. It will help you achieve your goals. You need to cultivate positive mindset. You need to develop proper mindset. When you have great mindset, when you have positive mindset, you see positivity in everything. You see opportunities in difficulties. When you have negative mindset, you don't see opportunities in difficulties. If you want to achieve your goals, you have to build a positive mindset that will help you achieve your goals, that will lead you towards your dreams and goals. So dear friends, if your aim is to speak English well, if your aim is to speak English fluently, then you have to cultivate positive mindset. You have to develop a rich mindset. Then only you will be able to achieve your dreams. Then only you will be able to achieve your goals. Even successful people, champions, winners, they have positive mindset. They cultivate positive mindset, they build a rich mindset, they develop a great mindset so that they could achieve great things in their life. So if you want to achieve great things in life, you must cultivate positive mindset. You have to develop a great mindset. When we put in serious efforts, when we take proper actions, when we practice English a lot, sometimes we don't speak well. Sometimes we cannot see any changes in our communication. During that time, our path becomes very tough. Our journey becomes very hard. 90% of people they give up because they have only negative mindset. People who have negative mindset they give up when they don't see results, when they don't see progress in a short period of time. So if you talk about people who have positive mindset, if they don't see any changes in their communication, they don't want to give up, they don't want to quit, they want to keep going, they want to keep trying again and again, they want to keep doing their journey until they succeed. So that is the power of positive mindset. When the people who have positive mindset, they don't give up until they achieve their goals. Friends, if you have negative mindset, you have to remove it and then you have to cultivate positive mindset if you want to achieve great things in our life. If you want to speak English fluently, if you want to speak English clearly and effectively, you must cultivate positive mindset that will help you achieve your goal, that will help you speak English fluently. Friends, I hope you have understood my views and thank you so much for watching this video. I will see you in the next one. Bye and happy learning.